Hey guys, SystemCollapse, and this is FTB Genesis. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Go ahead and jump forward, get back into this amazing pack. In between episodes, done a little bit of stuff, so let's take a look-see and push forward, right? So, first off, I made some of these travel anchors. They do take some ender pearls. I realized I can actually make those with UU matter now, so they're not even an issue. But these things are like a travel system, move around your base, right? So down there, you notice it says close. I just right-click. So long as I'm standing on one, and look at another one and just move between them really quickly. You can also make yourself a travel staff, then you don't even need to stand on them, and you can just right click. You don't have to charge this thing or anything, it's just kind of infinite, right? You can also shift and right click, you do a teleport, and actually you can go through walls as well. Like I could probably go through this wall right here. Look at that, man, pretty cool stuff. So really useful item to have kind of move around the base and just move around in general. So I'm just having that for my kind of uses as I move around here. Another thing about this too, actually, if you look at this down here, like if I back up a little bit, I'll be out of range and I can't use it. But if I enchant this thing, I can get a range enchant on this, and it'll actually work from further away. So I'll probably end up doing that because I actually have one of them on the top of the stairs. I just can't reach it. So I guess that's the thing there. Anyway, I also went ahead and cleaned up our UU matter setup. So same exact setup except for cleaner. And I guess I threw in some laser nodes, for the only reason that I didn't want to run logistical, so I used laser nodes instead. So just moving the scrap boxes into here, then pulling the UU matter up here to put it into here, because for some reason it wouldn't let me use one of those transfer gadgets that I wanted to use. And then I went ahead and threw a storage bus on the back, so works out pretty well, just so we can do our crafting and stuff. And then I finally set this up again, because I didn't have it set up forever. I think we're going to be using it before too long, so just got it ready to go and ready to be automated. So pretty cool there. I think that's pretty much everything I did, actually. The other thing I did was this here. So you go down here. We unlocked this in the last video. But to actually open up the simulation for the hive, you just give it 1,000,000 RF. So I did that. Then you have to give it the task screen 4 buckets of honey as well. So all I did for the honey was the melting chamber. So it was this recipe right here. So the honey bottles that we could just craft now with the honey essence, right? You just kind of smelt that down, pipe it in the screen, and then you unlock the simulation. So I've already gone ahead and turned the simulation into another spatial. So you go over here and go to bees. There you go. This is where we're at. Oh, I didn't break this yet. This is what I used to. I got to set it to a spatial, right? But this is the area here. So it's a big, massive building. I still have, I guess I have some bees around here. Not still, but I have bees around here. Also went ahead and kind of blocked off the wall just so the bees couldn't get out. I'm just going to go ahead and close that. There you go. See, we get a bunch of bees in here. When you start off, I guess in this area, you only have like it was 4 or 5 bees, and they were hanging out in the hives. Took them a while to actually come out, but once they came out, started just feeding them some flowers, just so I get a little kind of built up, so we'd be ready to go. And this is the area. It's actually pretty cool. There's all kinds of honey around. Probably going to go ahead and grab that. And then there's upstairs a whole bunch more, so you get a whole bunch of free honey, right? Just honey for days, pretty much. It's pretty awesome. If I can actually get up. Oh my goodness, there's bees hiding up here. Anyway, can I get through without you guys going up? I had this blocked off so they wouldn't go up here too. Because bees they'll just get into the most ridiculous places. Yeah, look at all honey up here too. So pretty cool in that regards, right? So you just get a whole bunch of it. You just go ahead and farm it up. Super easy too, I guess. With the vein mine. Nothing. I'll just go ahead and grab some of this because we are going to need a little bit. There you go. It saves me from having to craft it with our essence, right? So yeah, what we're going to do is go ahead and get into bees here, get through the genetics part of it, and after that, probably go ahead and automate a whole bunch. Bees are super simple in this pack, like insanely simple, so pretty excited to get into it because they're going to be just pretty much just free resources. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Oh, I just destroyed part of our building. I'm okay with that. And okay, let's go ahead and get into some productive bees here, right? So before we do, we have these here. These are the nests from productive bees, right? You have a bunch there, then we have another 5 over here. These are a way to get like bees to spawn in. You use a item called a honey treat on these. Then after 20 minutes, you actually spawn in a bee, depending on what nest it is, right? But we won't be using that method at all because we really don't need to. Unless later on we want something like the draconic bee, and then we want to target a bee, right? But outside of that, yeah, we're not going to be doing it. We have better ways of doing it, and we won't be doing that at all, I don't think, for the most part. The draconic bee, I don't think there's a crafting recipe for, so you might want to do it for that one, like I said. But the rest of them, there's literally a crafting recipe, so we won't even worry about it. So that's that. Oh, also, when you first come in here, too, These oak beehives, the advanced oak beehives, are upside down. So the expansion box was on the bottom and this was on the top. You want to flip them over. And when you do, you get this here, the 5 slots and the 4 upgrade slots. So it's like a multi-block, right? So yeah, just make sure you have them set up correctly because they work correct by default, right? So that is the thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and head to the quest line here, which is this one here, the Epigenics. Or we went ahead and did this quest here too. You just look at a bee, and after that you get a free sturdy bee cage with a die bee in it. So in here, I think I have him in my backpack, right? So he's in here. This is a reusable beehive too. So this one here, so it's reusable. So they're not all like that. So most of the ones you'll be able to make are going to be single use. I have some more of them as well because we got them from the Nether Fortress. But if you want to craft them, you have to do it via elemental craft with pure infusion. So yeah, fairly late game elemental craft, I guess, is the thing. So that is definitely something to point out there. But I have more of them. I think we get one more in the next quest too. Yeah, we get one more here in a second. So let's go ahead and grab the bottler. That's going to be our first step here. I'll kind of explain the quest line here too, what we're going for. So this one here, the whole point of this quest line is to teach you how to make bees. Also teach you how to make super bees with all your genetics. In fact, it almost gives you everything you need to make the super bees automatically. It's actually pretty cool. So basically it's going to make it so we have like max productivity, max weather tolerance, max endurance, the best work cycle, and passive temper. So that's what we're going for. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how they have it set up here. But the first thing we need to do is actually squash a bee. So let's go ahead and do that. Did I grab? Yeah, no, I didn't. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff here. There we go. Then we want to go ahead and grab like cobblestone or something, just so we have a placement block. Go ahead and grab one of them. And we need to set up our little squashing mechanism, right? So let's go ahead and put you up there. And go ahead and put you up here. Go ahead and grab our bottler. They tell you to use trapdoors when you do this too. I don't advise it. Just be fast. Let's go ahead and grab you. And I need a bee. Can a bee be down here? There you go. Go ahead and grab that. And you just want to put them on here. Oh, before you do that too, you want to make sure there's bottles in it. Otherwise it doesn't work. And you just want to put them on here, then hit that lever really fast, right? So let's go do that and this. There you go. So we just squashed our first bee there. Get our squash bee material, which is pretty awesome. And then the next quest is going to give us 16 more of them. So we've got 17 there. And what we need to do is process that in a powered centrifuge. This is the same machine that you use to process the combs as well. So that is the thing. And I think you can also use this right here, the upgrade speeds, to make it go faster. So it's something to be aware of as well. Because these things aren't particularly fast by default. But later on, I guess that'll be an issue. It's not really a big issue right now. When you have a whole bunch of these bees, it'll be an issue. But anyway, go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and maybe pump that there. Grab ourselves some power. That looks good. Then we just go ahead and take one of these and put it inside like this. And we should probably grab that upgrade as well, actually. So we can make this a little quicker. Put you in there. And when this goes across, we're going to get a whole bunch of genetics. And we'll get 6. There's 6 colors, right? So one's going to be the productivity. One's the weather. One's the behavior. One's the type of bee it is. So this one's just a vanilla Minecraft bee, right? Passive, I got not passive. This one is the temper, and this one's endurance. So basically what we need to do is take the different kind of, I guess, genetics of the bee and get them up to 100%. And once we do, we can actually trade them for other kind of genetics. It's going to give us the better genetics, right? So right now it just gave me diurnal 100%. And since I have that one already, I can already trade it in for this one here. Metadiurnal, 100%. Basically means it can work day or night, right? So that's going to be the first free genetic. Most of these are going to be free. Like they set it up so it is so easy. Let's go ahead and grab this here. Then we'll go ahead and submit this one here. Like I said, this could be our first top genetic. There you go. Once you have these top ones, right? So this is the top one for this color. You want to go ahead and kind of keep them separate too. So I'm going to go ahead and take them and put them over in a chest here. And you always want to have a copy of these. We'll cover that in a couple minutes here after we've got the rest. So the next thing we want to do is go ahead and grab this right here, the gene indexer. So basically what this thing is an autocrafter for the genes. Because usually if I put a whole bunch of squash bee material in there, I'm going to get a whole bunch of genes. And each one of them, if you notice there, actually has different percentages. So basically you got to craft them into each other until you get them up to 100%. Well, the indexer is going to do that work for us, right? So let's go ahead and grab an actual indexer. Go ahead and grab you. And maybe the indexer. Sweet. Go ahead and pop it over here. And this thing needs a redstone signal, so I'll just go ahead and steal this. There you go. Go ahead and pop it on there. Go ahead and grab ourselves a logistical. Fantastic. And set the extract. Then we just go ahead and throw the rest of these in here, just like that. Then I'm going to probably go ahead and start speeding these up real quick. So we'll go ahead and speed this up. Then we'll speed that up. And that should happen very quickly. There you go. Now over here we should see them starting to autocraft. There you go. They're doing all kinds of dancing around there. Hopefully we make out okay. We only have so many. We got to hope we get all the top genes up to 100%, you know what I mean, during the first batch. So we got the temper for sure. That's 100%. We got our productivity high, so that's good. We already had that one. We don't need to worry about it. We got the, what is this one here? This is the weather tolerance. We need that one. This one is our endurance. So I think that's all the ones we actually needed. So let's actually go ahead and grab that. What's this one? Let's get rid of you. There you go. And the one I had was the meta, right? So we got everything. I think we already got them all, actually. So basically what you're going to do is go in here, submit, submit. So there's our temper. And it's going to give us passive. And that's our top one there. So we're going to take passive, and we're going to drop that off. Go ahead and grab the productivity ones, I guess. So that, submit a UU. It's fantastic. Submit another UU. And this one just kind of gives you all three stages for free. So once you have the top, I guess the bottom one, it does the rest for you. It takes you up to the top productivity, which is very high. So we have that one done. Then you come over here and do the same thing with weather. Like I said, it's so easy how they have this set up. Look at that. We now have our tolerance any. And the last one here will be the endurance 2, I think. Or no, it's strong, isn't it? Medium, I guess. And then here it goes to strong. Yeah, go ahead and grab you. There you go. We have all the top genes now. So let's take the rest of these genes and drop them off in here. We don't need these anymore. So before you do anything with these genes here, you basically need to craft them into a tree, right? So it's going to be a honey tree that we can feed a bee and turn them into perfect stat bees, right? But we don't want to do that yet. We want to make sure we have copies of these, right? So what you want to do is grab yourself some UU, just like that, and just kind of craft them up. And do like a doubling recipe. And you just repeat this. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe take them all up to 8. That way I'll have, 7 copies just as backup. So in case I do anything silly, I should be okay. That there. Then we'll have the other set for some crafting we need to do here in a second. But yeah, just make sure you always keep copies of these genes. Because if you want to make more of these treats in the future, these are going to be how you do it with these things, right? We're going to get a big batch of free ones with the, I guess the first batch there. So it's actually pretty cool. I'm going to do that. Get that up to 8. That's good there. And we'll go ahead and drop off our master set there. I do not want to have this stuff in here. I don't know why it's in here. Yeah, you don't belong in there. You don't belong in there. You don't belong in there. Okay. So now that we have all that, we can actually make our super bee here. So to make the super bee, we just basically, not make the super bee, but make the treat here, is go ahead and make this honey treat first, I guess. I think I need some combs, though. I probably don't have many combs, do I? Yeah, let's go ahead and make like 100 combs, just like that. Sweet. Then we'll go ahead and grab some honey treat. Go ahead and grab a bit of them. Fantastic. And basically you just go to use on. Oh, I should show you this too. There's actually an issue with the image right now. So if you're like playing the pack and you look at this image, it tells you there's a specific shape craft you could do. And that's this right here, right? So the specific shape craft. And in the top right, it shows a pink one. Pink is for bee genetics, right? I didn't really show you that. In here, if you look at the index here, so pink is bee genetics. So that's a Minecraft bee. This one's an Elyria bee, which is one we actually need. So I'm going to grab that. There you go. Actually, I'll probably grab all those, to be honest. And yeah, that's what they're for. And that's not what actually has to go into the crafting recipe. In this crafting recipe, it should be the yellow one. The yellow one has to go up there. So ignore that recipe and do it this way instead. So I have them all here, right? Let's actually drop that off for a second too, just in case it tries to grab it. Go to use on the honey tree. And then actually, let's go to a grid first. Go to use on the honey tree, like I said, right there. Click that over. And then just take the yellow and put it up there. Because it has to be a specific craft, right? And now we've crafted it. It's right. It'll actually complete the quest. So yeah, definitely an issue. That'll be fixed hopefully in the future. And let's go ahead and grab that. We'll get 16 more of these for free. And basically all we have to do now, if I want to make, say, any bee a super bee now, I would just use this honey treat on them when they're flying around. That's all you have to do with them. So really easy in that regards. So I guess the next thing we need to do is take that, all those, oh, also this, let's read this real quick because this is super cool too. Through your diligent research into genetic modifications, our scientists in the Nexa have been able to resequence your genome to upgrade your biological form. When ready, press the button and we will download the new genetic instruction set to your body. The naturally occurring radiation in the world will no longer affect you. We're now immune to radiation. Just look, no more radiation, just like that. That's cool. So the last part, I guess, of this bee quest line, though, is to actually make a actual bee. And to do that, we need this bee incubator. And it's gonna sing to us, I guess, when I make this. So I guess that's the thing as well, because I did them out of order. Anyway, go ahead and grab that. Grab this one as well, and grab this, and get ready for a noise. Oh, I haven't made the simulator yet. It's not going to make a noise. I lied to you. We'll get the noise in a bit. I should make that now anyway. We're also going to need this simulator pretty soon too. The simulator is going to make it so when we put the upgrade into the hive, also easy to make the base. It's just with plastic there. I set up the recipe. They won't leave the hives. They'll stay in the hives at all time. So if you want to do them in the main base, you can. You just need to kind of be careful. Never take them out. And yeah, just leave the simulators in. You don't have to worry about it. They actually produce way more too. Anyway, to finally make it bee, but what you do, we'll need power for this one as well. So let's actually do it over here. There you go. You go ahead and grab yourself some eggs, right? So we have some eggs here. We just got these for free, right? Yeah, we just got the eggs for free. Go ahead and drop that off there. Go ahead and put in the actual genetics we want, which would be the Inferium bee. And you combine that with a honey treat as well. So that and that. You take that and you pop that puppy in there. And I'll kind of just slowly do it over time, but I'm impatient, so we'll speed that up, right? There you go. Go faster. Do your thing. Maybe I'll do that again. I'm going to make a couple of these probably anyway. And there you go. Got a Inferium bee spawn egg, which is pretty cool. And with this, we can just spawn in a bee now. Like that, there's our bee. And if I kind of hold shift, you can see the stats on it, right? And that's not perfect. We can actually make the perfect one now just by doing this. There you go. And now if I shift and look at him, he has very high productivity, weather tolerance, metayurdal, strong, and passive. So all the best stats, right? So we just made a perfect bee. Perfect bee. That is the best they get. And I guess to go ahead and finish this off, all we really need to do is show you how they use these guys too. It's so easy. Like I said, it's so simple how they have this set up. We need a feeding slab. Go ahead and grab that. Make sure this is set to not vein mine. Again, go ahead and do that. Go. Take the feeding trough, put it at this level right here. Has to be at this level, just under, I guess, the advanced beehive. Then we'll want some Inferium as well. Need a block here. You need to find their food source, I guess. So you go to the actual bee in here in JEI. You do yeast on them, and you look for the flowering block. And that's basically what has to go onto the slab here. You only need one, so I guess that's the thing. But once you've done that, our bee here. Oh, did I pick up my bee? Yeah, he's right here. There you go. We need to go ahead and throw our simulator upgrade in there as well. And then I'll open up this slot here where you can actually use cages. And then you can just put them in the hive, just like that. And now that will actually produce Inferium for us, no problem at all. So if I went ahead and sped this guy up, these things are a little weird to speed up too, because they have like an inventory. There you go. But you can see here we're actually producing now. So yeah, that's how easy it is to actually do bees in this pack. At which point you would run this through a centrifuge, right? So pretty cool. Pretty cool all around. And there's still one more part though. That's almost everything, except for how do you make the rest of the bees, right? Well, I'm going to show you because it's still easy. It's super easy. You find a metallurgical fusor, you go to show recipes, and you throw in UU matter in certain blocks, and you get their genetics. So you just rinse and repeat. Super, super simple. The only other thing I guess for this is eggs, I guess. So if you want to get eggs, you don't have them, you're just going to need the seeds from this, right? From mystical agriculture. I've already gone ahead and made these too. So super easy. As long as you have UU matter, you just make feathers. So not a big deal. So yeah, that is going to be our bees. That is going to be our bees. I'm going to be producing a lot of bees here. There's actually about 30 bees I think I want. It's actually quite insane. Like there's a lot of them in here. Kind of go through. You have to kind of dig through them. Like I probably don't need a mason bee. I might want a pink slime on though. You know what I mean? Solium, probably not. Compressed iron, of course. You know what I mean? Lapis, sure. Plastic, okay. There's just a lot of really good bees here. Emerald, that's definitely what I want. Definitely not a sponge bee. I don't know why anyone would want a sponge bee. You even get the crystals from Elemental Craft. So there are a lot of good bees. It's just a matter of getting all the materials together and actually getting them all produced, right? So I may go ahead and actually spend some time doing that here in a little bit. Then make a whole bunch of the oak beehives as well. Then maybe go ahead and work on automating them. But it is going to take me a little while to actually produce all these bees, I guess. But outside of that, that is productive bees. That is how simple it is in this pack. So yeah, I guess the last thing I guess would be to automate this, right? So you'd want to pull out the bottom and you'd be setting that to a centrifuge to get processed, right? And then pretty much just pull it into the system at that point. So yeah, super simple and really cool how they did this. I'm actually really happy they set up like this because a lot of people see bees and just run away. But in this, bees are just, it's just a joke. That's just nothing. That's like, it's free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff? Also, this upgrade here, this upgrade speed is good in this right here. Oh, I think I already showed that because I already showed one. But now it's faster. Anyway, that's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and work on some bees here. So I think I've done my initial batch of bees here, just trying to get them all leveled up and all that jazz, right? And then get them into new, I guess, cages. I'm using the cheaper cages on them, the non-reusables. I'm just using those on them because I just need to, I want to be able to move them out to the, I was going to say the world, but I guess our base, right? So that was the plan using the simulator upgrades, but it's going to take a little bit of work to get it all done, to be honest. Why did I put that one in a sturdy? But I got a bunch here. I got block of netherite. I got the, I guess I have netherite. I have the slimy, which takes any flower. Obsidian. I got the silicon that takes quartz. The springaline from Elemental Craft, so I got that one as well. We got lapis, compressed iron. We got prismarine. This one here, the soul sand one, is actually gas tiers, so I have that one there. You have to have a gas tier to make it too, but you get those from scrap boxes. Inert crystal, I just need to add in an inert crystal block there. Our dye takes any flower. The crystalline, that's actual quartz. Magmatic, that one is magma cream. This one is amethyst. That is wrong. And glowing right there. There you go. So that's what I have so far. Then I have another batch here I can't quite feed yet. So water crystal, fire crystal, air crystal. I just need to go to the source nodes, right? Ender bee, I need chorus flower. If we get chorus flower somehow, we can actually have ender pearls. So yeah, I can make the bee. I don't have the flower yet. And drenched iron, I just need to go to node again. Frosty bee, I need snow. So definitely a thing, but I need to decide what I want to do with them too. So I found out here, so I got emerald ones here. So I found out a thing here. Do I have feeding troughs or feeding plates around here? Did I do that? Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and grab them right here. I want to show you a little trick I found. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's grab the netherite one. Yeah, let's do that. And this here. And then we'll need simulators as well. So let's go ahead and grab them. Made a bunch of them. There you go. Sweet. And pop that in there. Then we need the block of netherite down there. Then we'll just go ahead and put him inside, right? There you go. And pull this junk out for a sec. Now, if you have an upgrade in here, it's the baby one. Baby? This one? Yeah, the bubby, right? So go ahead and put that in there. And then you go ahead and actually speed them up. I'll just use a lot of time just to show you. There you go. They have a 5% chance of having a baby while they're in there. But I think I have to do it here because the baby comes out. Like that. Right? Oh, we actually got two. Nice. But yeah, it's a way of kind of duplicating them. So you can use some of your time there to do that. Or just sit here and wait for them to finally fill out. Then you can go ahead and move them to the world out there if you wanted to. Which is what I want to do. But I don't know how much I want to dedicate to getting every one of these up to 5. You know what I mean? This seems like a lot of work. Yeah, definitely think. But it is definitely something you can do. And then you don't have to make every bee over and over. Actually, we got 4 right there. That's not that bad at all. Although I just used a ton of time. Over an hour, right? Anyway, definitely need to think about how I'm going to go about it. I guess some of these bees, I really only need one. I could probably get away with one of those and one of these. And you can put multiple bees in the same hives as long as you can feed them the food, right? So I guess realistically, you can put 3 bees in a hive because you have the 3 spots on the feeding slab. So maybe that's what I'll do with some of them. have to kind of think it out here. Because we really don't need some of them, like a whole bunch of it. I probably want you maxed out. You know what I mean? I probably want that maxed out. I don't need that maxed out. I don't need that maxed out. Yeah, more of a think about it, right? Probably make a group of ones I need maxed out and ones that I don't. So, yeah, definitely, probably the route I'm going to go. Yeah, I think so. Probably even max out the die, because why not? But yeah, that'll probably be the route to go. So yeah, I'm going to keep throwing them in the cages. Oh, one other annoying thing. This is annoying. That first stack of treats we got, they stack. Everyone you make after that, yeah, not so much. This is annoying, right? Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. So I got about half her bees done, and I'm working on automating them now. I guess working on the centrifuges here. I do have a bunch of them set up in a chain here, and they're just kind of in a line, right? So I have like 15 Inferium, 5 Netherite, 5 Emerald, 5 of the Obsidian. Go ahead and drop that off. Actually makes Obsidian dust, though. I'm not sure I'm going to keep that. This one here is Prismarine. Again, not sure I'm going to keep that one as well. And it has a byproduct, so I had to deal with that one as well. So I'm actually pulling out the Nautilus shells that it produces as well as the combs, which I thought was a little strange. Then we got compressed iron, we got quartz, and we got the glowstone, right? Then we'll have another side over here at some point, but right now we do not. I need to stop picking up these things, but anyway. I have these all set up here. I just made a bunch of upgrades for these as well. So I'm grabbing all the speeds here. So let's go ahead and start pulling those out. That's fantastic. Go ahead and get the rest in. And these will be all sped up and good and fast. Have no clue how much power these things use. Don't really care, to be honest. But anyway, then I'll be able to speed the other one back up at the, actually where I'm producing these bees as well. So that'll work out too. So the way we're going to filter this, I think, is going to be with this here. We're using tank. So I went ahead and operated one. Now that we have emeralds, I can actually get past that point, get all the way up to this one. And it's going to hold 262,000 items per slot there. Figured we just pull the items out of the top of these too, right? So we'll just use the ultimate logisticals here. Go ahead and pull them out. They're probably way too fast, but at the same point, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go ahead and throw down the dock. Need some concrete for this. It's a little odd, but anyway. Oh, was that? That wasn't the right thing. That's this. There you go. So that's the dock for the tank there. Then you want to go ahead and set this to the red. When it's on red, we could actually use something to filter this really easy. So let's go ahead and grab cobblestone. Basically, when it's on red, if it gets it works on a filter, and if it gets overfilled, like it's over the 242,000, it'll just void any excess, right? So nice easy way of dealing with that. And I'll just kind of filter it that way there. So I just go ahead and put that inside. I can open up and just swap an item out and filter it that way. So that'd be the idea. Let's go ahead and grab a bus. We'll want a storage one. There we go. There's our storage bus. This will be how we store the items into E2. Go ahead and can I just have that? That's mine, man. Can I? That'd be cool if I had that. You gonna? There you go. Sometimes these things have weird hitboxes. I don't know what's up with it. Anyway, that should connect to that now. And then I ran a cable. Where is it? Right here. And we should be able to hook this up now. So I grab my logisticals, my red ones. Let's go ahead and hook them up. And then hook that up. They should start coming in here and actually start getting processed. At which point they should start wanting to go in there, and I just need to filter them, right? And once they're all filtered, I can just kind of let it go and not have to worry about it. And it'll be able to back up 242,000 of every item, right? So we don't have to worry about that at all. Do I have any moss? I must have moss here somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab that stuff. Go ahead and pop that here. So yeah, just a really basic automation. Pretty simple all around. So that's cool. Also, I was able to get the babies way easier. So the babies, with the breeding, the upgrades, baby upgrade, whatever, baby upgrade, whatever it was. You can actually put more in one into a actual hive. So you can put up, well, I put 3 to each. So that gives me a 15% chance. I made it way easier. I still used about 9 hours of my temporal pouch. So we're down to 13 hours there. But definitely working. Okay, let's go ahead and grab you and start filtering, right? So I'll just do something like that. Then something like this here. And probably go to the next one. And there we go. Got our next set here. So that'll be the Prismarine one. All taken care of. I just need to make sure we run a little batch of everything. Then I know everything is filtered, right? So that'll be done. That'll be done. So that would be the compressed iron. There's our glowstone. There's our quartz. We do not have any of this yet. And what else we missing here? I don't think we have netherite yet. And we don't have emerald yet. So let's make sure they all get run through. I think we put them all through the filter. Then I can say this is pretty much done. Now, I don't know how many in the long term we're going to need for the centrifuges. No clue at all whatsoever. So I'm just going to winging it until we finish up our second side. Then I'll adjust as needed, right? But I am going to try to run it kind of full tilt, right? So see how it works here. There's our scraps. And there's our obsidian. And apparently I didn't actually put the other one inside. No, I did though. Where's my emerald? I swear I did some emerald, man. A lot of me. Go ahead and go to view. And that should finish that. Oh, I forget it's a percent chance too. It's not 100% of the time. That's what's wrong with me. There you go. Go ahead and grab you. Then I should be able to just filter off the rest. At which point what we have currently is all filtered and the system should be able to handle it, right? There you go. So just leave it on the red there. Will void all slot overflow. Has same pickup restrictions as filtered, right? So perfect setup there. Make sure all your slots are filled so you don't have to worry about that. And I'll probably set the priority. Let's go to... No, we don't want to do that. I want to go to priority. Set 10. There you go. I don't know what I was looking at there. Anyway, that is exactly what we want. And that should get totally caught up. Like, I think we're going way faster than we're needed right now. But I was backed up there a little bit. But I think we're good at this point. In between episodes, I will go ahead and work more on bees and probably get these guys pretty much finished off. And, oh, I don't like throwing away cobblestone. I don't have a ton of cobblestone. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw that away. Throw that away. There you go. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and get these all finished up, like I said. Get them done. And we'll probably start working on whatever I still need after the bees, we'll do with mystical. That's the way it's going to work. So our mystical is, actually, it's not that room. It's this room over here. And go ahead and get that done. Probably tomorrow as well. Then move on to some other stuff. So I think that's pretty much it for bees. That's how easy bees are. Bees are really easy in this pack. So I think it is pretty rad all around. But I think I may go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.